Welcome back to Factorio, Seablock and TSM, episode number 264. Okay, at the end of last episode, we were looking at the gems, or the ones that we haven't got, which are basically the four that we've got formulas in here for, being the emerald, oh, can't reach, sure, emerald, sapphire, amethyst, and topaz. So we're building a relatively small build because we only really need these for the advanced modules, and I'm not actually sure how many modules we're ultimately going to need. Probably quite a lot. I'm thinking that this will unload we'll unload into there, and these will pick up, but we will probably need to circle back. And maybe give priority to this stuff so that we use it all up rather than constantly fill up with that. Now, this, I realize I'm only getting the raw ores. This is only giving me the raw ores, and there's two processes to go after that. So this is probably in the wrong spot and actually needs to be lowered to down here. In fact, I will do that right now because it's just going to get in my way. Otherwise, so that unfortunately is going to pick up a couple of things that it shouldn't. Did I need that? Probably not. Maybe I did. Why? Why have you not connected there? Not sure. You're now in the wrong spot. Whoops. Yeah, whoops. Put you back, and we're going to need cut. What? And something like that. Guessing that's the correct one. Not 100% sure. This is the mineralized water. Yes, I do believe that is correct. Okay, so that gives us our four rare. Drop there. Whoops. Oh, it's going to have to vary anyway, so you can go there. You need to drop there, and we can copy you to there. We can copy you to there. So they'll give us our raw gems. Then the next phase on gems is always this one, where you need a grinding wheel and water. They all need the same. A little bit surprised we don't actually have the picture in here as to what they create, but it's alright. It's just grinding wheels that we need. Grinding wheels need silicon carbide and steel. I think silicon carbide. I don't think we have silicon. I'm not trying to make it. I just want to see what's in it. Silicon carbide. Silicon carbide. Silicon powder and carbon. What's silicon powder? Whoops. Silicon powder is just silicon ingots. I'm going to guess that's what I'm doing here, right? Yes, that is silicon ingots. And we're going to need carbon as well. So, actually, maybe I should make it on the side. So, our whole process will be one of these to get to silicon powder. Silicon powder. Silicon. Silicon powder. Which then... Whoops. Damn it. Okay, so the usage of that's not the one. We're looking at silicon carbide. It needs an electric chemical furnace. I have electric furnaces, which means I should be able to make an electric chemical furnace. And we want that one, silicon carbide. And the silicon carbide gets turned into a grinding wheel in one of these. Grinding wheel, grinding wheel. So it will need steel plate. We also need carbon, which I've needed here. No, that's charcoal. That's not carbon. We need carbon as a separate thing. Okay. So what's that then? 3 ingredients we need. Yes. Hopefully we can accommodate all of this. Are we on ghosts? Good grief. Okay. We'll have to wait for those ones to turn up. But in the meantime, the first thing we need... Oh, no, we're not using that. That's right. Oh, we need more belt too. Is the silicon ingots, and we will grab them from there, and then we will pick up from there, drop off there. You also need carbon, right? So the next thing along, okay, so you're going to be the silicon ingots. Interesting. Okay, silicon ingot less than 16 on tooth. Actually, let's make it 8. I don't think we need quite as big a reorder point. P and Q, so this will be R. We can't fill out that yet. Then we need the carbon less than, I guess, 8,000 as well. PQRS. And then steel. Steel. That's it. Less than... I guess I'll put it down at 8,000 as well. And that'll be T for steel. So that orders all those ingredients. The next one then is carbon and then steel. You were the silicon ingots. Silicon ingots, you're going to be carbon. And you'll be carbon. And you are going to be steel. Steel and steel. Now, where does the carbon want to go? It wants to go... It either wants to go through and down to there, which would be okay. In fact, I guess it would be very okay. Carbon, yeah. Except for that. But that would be okay if one of these can get through there, which actually it can. The only problem with this ghost is when it suddenly runs out. So we basically want this one. And that will give us our 2 ingredients for pushing over to there. And then you need steel plate as well. I'm not going to force it along here. I'm going to go out in a more traditional way. And at the end of that, so that should give us our ingredients to make these grinding wheels. And then this is all for use. No, not that one. To do this sort of thing. So we need water, we need one of these machines. Okay, so you are going to... That's interesting. How do you get raw sapphire ore? sapphire ore becomes raw sapphire ore. What's coming out of this? Sapphire ore. Raw sapphire ore. That needs to be raw sapphire. Oh, so we have an in-between step before we do this one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so yes, you'll do that. And we should be able to... Oops, you're facing the wrong way. You need to pick up from down there, and so do you. Pick up from there. So your emerald, you must be amethyst and you must be topaz. So this one is the polished version, or the cut version rather. Cut topaz. Where is the water? You're not it. You're the water. So you are not it. You're the water there. Okay. If I brought... Actually, if I brought the water... Oh, we're completely out of pipes. Need slightly more space than that. They'll direct water here and into these collections. So the only other thing that they need is this one, which it might make sense. To do something like that. And have that. Pick up from there, drop off there. Which then brings us to this phase, which needs the polishing wheel and the polishing compound. Right, so the polishing wheel needs steel and it needs wood pellets. That's slightly awkward. The wood pellets. Cellulose fiber, which we can get from algae. We can get from farming if we really want to go through that, or we can get from green algae, which or wood pellets. Could also get it from wood. I have a lot of these trees around. But maybe it's easier just to have some green algae. Grow some green algae. But then we're going to need carbon dioxide. And more mineralized water. But that's making what we want, right? So for now, I could just do that. And what do I need for polishing wheel and polishing compound? Polishing compound needs alumina and base mineral oil. That should be okay as well. That was steel plate, right, okay. So, polishing, what do I kind of want to do then is, oh, what do you get made in? You get made in one of these guys, okay. Oh, we're completely out of them. Something like this, where... Why do I have such a slope? Well, I know this doesn't actually make it very fast, does it? But still, that's kind of ridiculous. What are you called again? 10. Okay, let's get you to refresh. Yes, bring me those things. Whoops, I'm clicking on all the wrong things here again. So, if we wanted the next versions of these, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's actually a long way down, isn't it? How are you going? Oh, they're all on their way. Huh. I may have to refresh it again immediately. Yes, it's just left. So, essentially, it'll be something like that. Something like... this with... drop off there. You're not doing that. You are doing these ones, which you... Yes, these ones. This is steel, because you need steel there. So... okay, you are dropping there, you are picking up from there, and you may as well drop close. It really doesn't matter. You're not doing those, you're doing the polishing compound. That might need something other than this to do it. The polishing compound. You need a chemical plant. I'm fairly sure we will have. Polishing compound. Right, base mineral oil. That makes this whole arrangement slightly awkward. I guess... we can always move this for the... cut would be better. And you can go up here. This is going to have to go. Then we can find where I've used base mineral oil in the past. I think it's just a single station actually. So copper. This here. Which is not a particularly helpful not a particularly helpful consideration. Okay, well in that case come on. Up here. Yeah, something like that. Oh, good. So we're going up. That one. Okay, this is all around the wrong way. Probably to be expected. Yes, going up. We will probably need another one just there. Okay, you'll need that, you'll need that, you'll need that, you'll need that. Coming out, you'll need that. Yep, that should do. Okay, that's for there. This is base mineral oil, which is that one. And if it is less than, say, 50,000 P, and we need some power coming in here, and you, whatever you will be base mineral oil. Base mineral oil. Oh, it's on its way. That's maybe a little bit premature. Stanozoc 10. Let's order you, because that hopefully means that will get this one picked up, because this is just going to sit here for a bit, but never mind. Right, these are all wrong. These are this recipe, polished sapphire, etc. And yes. We need base mineral oil to come up here. That gives us base mineral oil. The other thing we need is alumina. Alumina, okay. We could get the alumina like this. more wire. You will be alumina. If I can find where the alumina is. There it is. Alumina. Alumina less than 8,000, say, although in many ways I'd like to be using more. I think we are up to TU. We're up to U for alumina. Okay. Need one more of these. We need to be able to order trains on the way is less than PQR. Silicon ingots. Silicon ingot, right. Interesting, they're not filled immediately. Then the next one is carbon, so trains on the way is less than carbon. Carbon, then we want, not carbon, S. Then we want carbon, carbon. Next one is steel. Trains on the way is less than T. Then we want steel, steel. That one is coming. And we need to fill in this one for alumina just shortly. And you'll be alumina. Alumina. You'll be alumina. Perfect. Now, over here, we need the mineralized water, which is this one, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this one here is mineralized water. And we need a way of creating the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide. Charcoal in a liquefier or a chem plant. And we do have charcoal. This one is charcoal, so if we have a liquefier, and you're making carbon dioxide, And all we need to do is insert and run that over to there. That should do. That's most things. Oh, power over here. Oh, okay, that didn't go very far. What is the last bit? Okay, we need a train. I actually need several trains. How far off is this? This is 20 minutes. Alright, just order that lot then. I need to get some trains. We also need to make the ability to make the mineralized water that we need to start this whole thing off. So why don't I come over here, get my train to come and pick me. Oh, it's busy. Good point. Good, it's got everything. In that case, why don't I come up here and just jump on the train when it arrives? We'll send the train back to the make everything. And I will get, let's see, maybe 10 locomotives. Of these, I'm going to want, say, I need at least one. Hang on. Dude, go back. Go back here. This time I'll remember to stop. Okay, so normal wagons. Let's get about 7 actually. And then let's get some of these 2. I think those are what I need in terms of the trains. So first of all, where is a good spot? Like here is probably a good spot. This is where we had silicon, right? Okay. Let us go up to the silicon. Oh, I probably need some tanks. Do I have tanks? One of those and two of those. Okay, that's fine. Silicon. Okay, take me here. And just stop. Right. Oh, there's a bit of stuff in there, isn't there? Am I able to pick it up? No. That is frustrating. Huh. Bother. Okay, look. Why don't you just go home? I'm going to get rid of these alien artifacts. Okay, do I have blue or orange? I have orange. There you go. I've got 25 orange, so we just need a few more blue. Down here, we have one yellow. We don't have any red. We have 54 of those. And down here, we have 5 green. I've got enough green now as well. I don't know what you think you're doing, but I don't need you to... Oh, I've got this stuff. Yeah, I don't really need you to do that, guys. Maybe I should have grabbed my train for this journey back. Silicon. You want to get over to here. Still don't have enough room. What do I have that I really don't need to be carrying compost or fertilizer? That is, and mud. Those are complete errors. Good. Now this doesn't give me enough room for... Or, I mean, maybe it does. What are we trying to get rid of? We actually have mineralized water, which we could recycle. But the main one that I want to recycle, really, is this one. So I want to set up 2 tanks. Oh. We need a requester station. And then... I guess it doesn't really matter how this goes. Pipe. Have I left enough room here? Hang on. Before I drain all of this. I'm not sure that I have. Of course not. I didn't actually need to do that. What we need to do is go back to these pumps. There, that's better. And that's better. So, we will need a release valve. What did I do with that? An overflow valve. And this, we still need that. Just in case. Right. And a decider combinator. One of them. Mineralized water greater than 50k. Set P. Got a P because we're at 74. Trains on the way less than P. Send me a mineralized water. Doesn't exist. Okay. Mineralized water. We don't have any priorities. Alright, but that is the one that we're going to want. We will want a mineralized water empty. Which will be full train. I don't have a station. I can't do this at the moment. Okay. You can, instead of that, be... Whoops, not heavy mud water. Mineralized water, that one. Mineralized water load. Okay, send me my train. Pause while I work out where I need to go. You have... No, you're not empty. You don't have any empties. You do actually have an empty slot, so I could use that. Alright. Send me up here. weight. Okay, we'll copy those. You can be empty mineralized water. You can be mineralized water supply. I don't need an E there. Okay. So we can now make those priorities. Mineralized water, empty fluid wagon. Wait till you're full. Using green, empty mineralized water. And the other one is mineralized water, go until empty, and this is the mineralized water supply, that one. And just to check, yep, good. Okay, now we should check here. Oh, let's not worry about that just at the sec. Let's just go to here, where I can set up this train. For the moment, I might just let that one go. So, a locomotive, 2 fluid wagons, and you will be going to, going to that one until circuit condition, and then that one also until circuit condition. Okay, it looks like we've got enough. You can go away. Now, what's this guy called? Mineralized water load. That's the one there. You have a P. Oh, you've got it coming already. Good. That's what I was checking. So here comes your train. Loading. Beautiful. And I can draw from here as well, which we may well end up doing. So the next train that I want to do is one of them and one of these guys. Why are you not loading? Because this doesn't trigger correctly unless you have just arrived. So what we're going to have to do is go, well, we are in manual. We're going to have to go to the refuel station. And wait. Let's just do circuit condition. And now it's filling this one up. Are you full? You are. Okay, good. I'm going to jump on board and tell it to come to, what's that station called? What, Cube? I might have to give it a proper name. Let's call it Gems. Gems load. That is not what we're going to want. Let's find Gems load though, because that is what we want. EFG Gems load. Gems load. Full cargo, perhaps. Let's go. Damn it! Gems load. Full cargo. Full. Where is it? Full cargo. There. We've just slipped past the hour. You actually have some now. Do I really want 200k in there? Maybe that should be 100. Huh. Well, we're ordering another lot anyway. This whole thing needs to be powered. We need to put those in there. We need put those in there. And that there. What are you missing? Alumina. Do I not actually have a train that gets alumina, or is this simply not? I don't think it's turned on yet. You. Oh, it needs a wire. Trains on the way is less than you. Then we want alumina. And that train is coming, which is good because alumina is actually causing a blockage. Now, why do we have... Oh, right, carbon. I do know why we don't have any carbon. Not having any carbon is not great. You have finished. You haven't passed anything on because you're lazy. No, not because you're lazy. Go there, go there. Grinding wheel. Grinding wheel. What are you missing? Silicon carbide. Oh, it's because of these two. These have not. Why don't we have silicon? This is what I was referring to. So the alumina is totally blocking the processing of silicon. So filling up a train with alumina is actually a great thing, because it's letting us clear some space so something else can be actioned here. Hopefully, fairly soon, silicon ingots. Now, that's not our only problem. Do we want a slightly long episode? We are so close to having this done, but I really do have a few more things to do. So I think Gems Part 3 will have to be in our next episode, where we fix the remaining problems, we get this set up to pick up these, and hopefully we even get back to our advanced modules next episode. So thanks for joining me for this, and I look forward to seeing you then. Bye bye for now.